Jesus! Jesus. God have mercy upon us.
Hello beautiful people, welcome to this space. I'm Ifoma and I'm all about natural hair growth, natural hair care and other related topics. Today we're going to be diving into a very controversial topic that has been gaining traction. By now you've probably come across the don't wash your hair if you want to grow your hair gang, and this set of people believe that clean hair does not support growth for black people's hair like afro textured hair. Is that a fact though? Do you agree? Well, the main issue now is that these people now have a regimen they follow. And this whole video is about how the dirty hair trend now has a routine to it and it is freaking people out, guys. So here today, there's just so much you're going to see. Some of them are not going to be pretty to look at, so get ready. See, I even came prepared with my cornrows. So there's this particular video I'm going to be reacting to. So before we jump right in, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and get ready to share this to someone because it's going to be worth sharing.
Recently, I booked a braided bob, and this is what I asked for, and this is what I ended up leaving with. I know the edges aren't dramatic enough, but there's something else that's off. I just can't put my finger on it. Either way, I'm gonna fix it because I know I can make it look better than this. I started off with taking out the front because I wanted the edges to be way more dramatic than they are. I'm not sure why my scalp was so itchy, but scratching it with the comb definitely felt really good. Taking these braids out took way longer than I expected, so I just put my edges to the side and decided to just do 2 braids. Good thing the braids really didn't take too long at all, so I just knocked those out the way, and then I just started on my edges. I'm realizing that I'm the only person that knows what I mean by dramatic edges because every time I go to a stylist, they never leave out enough edges. So I might just start doing my own hair because I'm tired of being disappointed every time I see the outcome of my hair. Like, am I asking for too much? I really don't think that I am. Maybe I need to start bringing a picture and showing what I mean by dramatic edges. But this is how I fix my hair. I really like how it turned out. Very fluffy, very cute.
I don't know if it's just me, but at this point, this whole thing is looking like sarcasm to me. Because come on, won't you go to the mall? Won't you pass by people? Don't you mingle with friends? Don't you have friends? Don't you have family? This has gone past hygiene issues. This one has traveled. Some may call it mental breakdown, like the way they are tagging this girl. Others may call it humor. But I just see this as laziness and ignorance for whoever actually does this. Call it whatever you want to call it, but this looks like a legit dirty hair routine to me. The whole idea of putting your hair in different styles to avoid washing it.
It expired in August of 2012.
Over a year expired.
We have wash day routine, we have wash routines, we have oiling routine. This one is dirt hair routine, and the sad part is that this has gone on for many decades by afro-textured women, by black women. I'm not trying to say that black women, afro-textured people are the only ones who practice this, but this is just the focus for this video. This has gone on for so long. This is way before the advent of social media, before social media became what it is today. You know, these days hardly anything goes unnoticed. Everything is out there in the open for criticism, unlike back then where so many things were, you know, pushed under the rug. I remember as a kid growing up in a typical natural hair dismissing salon, you would often hear hairstylists advising someone, probably they just installed a weave on, so they would advise their clients to not wash their hair. It would be like, oh, please, you don't need to wash this hair for at least 3 months so that the style will last, so you don't ruin the style. Come on, like compromising their hair health, their scalp health for a style? No. And you know, we just saw this as normal. Okay, I'm not trying to throw shades at anyone, but I remember seeing adults, maybe even teachers. As a kid back then, I would see them hitting their head hard, slapping their heads. Maybe they installed a weave on, a wig, a wave, whatever, but they would slap their head hard, like literally. And this is simply because they cannot get to that itchy spot. Come on. Like, you know, we just saw this as normal, being the kids that we were. And for many women, many Afro-Textured women, many black women, we grew up accepting this as the norm. And I think the main mistake we made was not questioning why, not throwing the question of like, why? What's the point? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room, the whole trend of creating new styles on dirty hair. Can we talk about how moving around with it, slapping creams on it, creating a routine, a schedule for it has become the norm? Okay, I know it's wild, right? But we're here for it. I mean, people are literally flaunting dirty hair regimens in our faces like it's the hottest new trend. And it's not just a fleeting trend. Like I told you before, this has gone on for so long, but now it has a full routine. And guys, it gets serious at this point. Findings have revealed that this practice of dirty hair is very common in the black community, especially among women. And I'm saying women, not men, women, yeah, because we are the ones who use wigs, we are the ones who use weave-ins, we are the ones who do weaves and all the hairstyles switching up. So this just provides that perfect opportunity to be able to hide all of this mess under all that hair without anyone quickly noticing. But come on, you can't hide that mess forever. I mean, have you seen people spray perfume over it? Like, okay, that's a choice, but you can only hide that for a limited time. You can only hide that abomination going there for a limited time. Like, time will find you out. And come on, the consequence is waiting for that person in front. Among the many false myths that have been pushed on black people's hair, because before now we've heard, do this and your hair will grow, don't do this, your hair will grow. I think this whole idea of not washing your hair for it to grow is probably one of the most threatening because of its impact on your health.
She's back. I got a lot of questions, comments, concern about my hair, calling me dirty, disgusting, filthy. This is very common for people who are black. We don't wash our hair often. Some do. I'm not saying every single person does not wash their hair. I will admit my case is a little extreme because I am a full-time wig influencer. I have a lot of product buildup. Maybe it's bad for your scalp, but this works for me. It's grown my hair so much. To everyone who was saying you have such beautiful hair, why do you put wigs on top of it? You do it. You do it then. The fact that this isn't even my whole head of hair is insane. Does it smell? The infamous question I've been getting? No, it actually doesn't. I know it looks like it would probably smell disgusting, but it doesn't. I'm done with the unbraiding. How much hair I shed. Keep in mind, I have not detangled, so it's going to be a whole lot more. This is just the fallout from like unbraiding. I just finished washing and blow drying my hair. This is my hair. Scalp is clean, hair is strong, healthy, detangled, and I'm about to get it braided up again, keep my braids in for another 3 to 4 months and do this again.
Talking about the health impacts, not washing your scalp can cause very serious problems. You know why? Because your scalp is not so different from the skin on other parts of your body. Okay, your skin has pores, your scalp has pores too. Of course, you will see growth. Some of these people, they see growth, and that is what gives them the false hope that they are good, everything is all right. But the reason many of these people do this is because they see their scalp as this separate part of their body. They see their scalp as this giant Hulk guy that can withstand anything you throw at it. Because what are these comments? Imagine this person saying it's all good because she washes her hair for like 1 year, just once a year. And this person saying just twice a year. Come on, what is this? For new growths? For new growth? Nah, that growth is not it. That growth is not it. And that's the irony there. Many of these people think, yeah, because they're seeing growth, it's all good, but that kind of growth is not what you want, guys. And you understand why later in this video. Many of these women will actually learn the hard way. A dirty scalp blocks the pores. Like I just said, it blocks the follicles, and this would cause your scalp to become inflamed. You know, we have people with very sensitive skin, we have people with less sensitive skin, so the impact of this condition will vary. Those with more sensitive skin, they will start to feel the pain, they'll probably start to feel the itch, which will prompt them to rush into that shower and wash that hair off. Thank God. But my sisters with less sensitive skin, because they're not feeling any itch, they're not feeling any pain, they will think, well, it's all good. That gives them that false hope, that false sense of security, just like saying it doesn't smell well. Well, she's not the people that pass by her, okay, so she can't judge for them, but well, she thinks it's all good. So maybe, I don't know, but maybe she doesn't feel the itch, she doesn't feel the pain, and this is already giving her a false sense of security that everything is fine up there. But doing this consistently every time would definitely do damage on the long run. And we're talking about folliculitis, which simply means scalp scarring, bald spots, dandruff, hair loss, and blocked pores could also lead to excessive sebum production, which could cause breakouts and acne. So there's just a whole lot, guys. Now when I see comments like this, it means many of these women, they're thinking that, well, I still see new growth, so it can't be that bad, right? Just like I told you before. But well, maybe they have not heard of follicular keratosis, which means follicles are congested, which will give you uneven hair growth. And that kind of hair growth is actually brittle hair and breakage hair that is growing out, hair that will easily rip off. This will lead such a person on this vicious cycle of hair loss and damage on the long run. Personally speaking, I don't understand how these women that carry this dirty hair routine, I don't understand how they still have their self-esteem and confidence intact. Because me, on a personal level, if I do not wash my hair for a while, if I do not do all those, the regular hygiene stuff, I just feel incomplete. It's like something is missing. I feel very uncomfortable. That is why I ask again, like, how do they do it? How do they live like this? Because a person that does this is not just affecting their hair. This is affecting their self-esteem. This is affecting their confidence. Doing something like this can make you feel unworthy and unattractive, which can affect your mental and emotional health. I'm not saying that black women should wash their hair every single day. No. In fact, afro-textured hair, like woolly hair like this kind of hair does not need all that manipulation. Washing this kind of hair every day would actually be damaging to this hair, and even washing every week might even cause some issues. But 2 weeks intervals, 3 weeks intervals, 1 month intervals are fine to encourage clean scalp and good length retention. But anything more than that, going way over a month, nah, I don't recommend that. 2 months, it's a no for me. Anything beyond that, well, that is already neglect. In fact, over a month is neglect in my dictionary, because by then, your products have built up. Are you applying products? You're reapplying products on all of that dirt? Yes, we hear people say, remoisturize your hair, moisturize your hair. Remoisturize means you're going to spritz some water, you're going to apply your leave-in, you're going to apply your creams on that dirt again. Nah, you can't be serious, guys. That scalp needs to be clean to grow healthy hair. And one thing I have noticed among us is that we tend to focus on the ends of our hair more than our scalp. Some of us don't even remember the last time we oiled and massaged our scalp. Some of us never use essential oils. Others do not believe in scalp health. But the funny thing, your strands do not need manipulation. It is your scalp that needs manipulation. Your scalp needs all the care you can give to it. Your scalp needs all the pampering too, not just your ends. Your ends and mostly the full length of your hair is what needs to be left alone, with care, of course, not necessarily neglect, if you get what I mean. And guys, when you get into real healthy length retention, the kind of growth you get from healthy length retention practices is usually different from the kind of growth you get from shutting your hair down for 3 months while caring for fake hairs and wigs. Healthy length retention growth is luscious, is silky, is attractive. In fact, what can I say? I'm a living testimony. The kind of length I retained when I got more intentional about my hair was different. It was silky, it was smooth, it was a first for me. And I am definitely not going back, guys. I am not going back. So it is up to us to break this unhealthy cycle, to stop celebrating dirty hair routines. It is up to us. It is up to us to share this video. It is up to us to help someone with this video, to share to a neighbor, to share to a friend, to break the cycle, to start talking about it more. It is up to us. So if you enjoyed this video, you think you love this video, and you have opinions to share, let us discuss in the comment section down below. And if you would like something similar to this, if you really like topics of this nature, let me know in the comment section and show me by liking. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for your time, and see you on my next one. Bye.